Hi, I'm Jennifer Marie James, and I have created this YouTube channel in hopes to give you some inspiration towards your crafty self. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day Craft Day! Today's project is going to be McCall's M7909. After reading this pattern, I've realized how easy, pretty, and super sexy this project came out to be. With that being said, let's get this video started. Today I'll be using linen. You'll need a long zipper, pins and needles, scissors, a zipper foot, and of course a sewing machine. This pattern included 4 assorted dresses. I'm going to be using pattern A with a total of 10 pieces today. Keep in mind of the preparations that you'll need to have for your fabric. I did had to rinse my linen in cold water, placed it in the dryer, then repressed it. To keep the fabric from flopping everywhere, step 1 will be working with the interfacing by using pieces 1, 8, and 9. In step 2, based off of the instructions, I went ahead and cut out the rest of my 10 pieces. Step 3, we will begin to focus on the upper part of the bodice by stitching pieces 1 and 2 together. Step 4, we will work on the sleeve by stitching a small reinforcement and hemming it in place. So McCall provides the detailed information for each dress, and it took me a second to figure out that I didn't want to have ruffles on my dress. So we're skipping down to pinning the left and right sides of the sleeves onto the front and back of the upper bodice. Step 6 will simply stitch bodice side front and side back, which is pieces 6 and 7. This is that underarm coverage for the dress. Step 7 will focus on stitching the underarm coverage onto the lower edge of the sleeve. This one took me a second to read and repeat, but once I was able to remark my markings, it came all together. This pattern also mentions a lining that you don't see here because I just thought because of the thickness of this material I did not want to have a lining. And I'm also still considered a beginner learner, and so I'm just now learning what interfacing is and what kind of material it is and how it works, and so I'm just taking my time and learning each section in pieces. In step 8, we will focus on the midriff section, so that is stitching together pieces 8 and 9, and then stitching those onto the lower edge of the bodice. Step 9, we're going to focus onto the pants. This is creating the darts on the front and back of the pants and attaching the pockets onto the front pant leg. In step 10, we will first stitch together the intersections of the front and back leg. Then we will stitch the sides of the front and back legs together. This will then create the full version of the full pant. In step 11, you'll finally grab your zipper foot and attach it onto your sewing machine, and then you'll grab your zipper, pin it to the back of your dress, and stitch as close as you can to the edge of the zipper. Step 12, I was finally able to stitch the top and bottom half of my dress together. Then I had to make quite a bit of alterations to the top end of the dress mostly. And once I was able to do that, I finally was able to serge off and cut off all those extra fringing. And then I hemmed to the bottom of my pants. And there you have it, my completed dress. If you find this video to be helpful or inspiring, then please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.